Hey kids, here's something different this week. Check out this footage we shot over the winter. This is a safety seminar put on from the Lawrenceburg Speedway safety crew. You'll see local area safety teams. You may recognize some of their faces going through some of the training. Here's a picture of video of Connor Gump showing us how the extinguisher on the front of their truck works. Some of this video you'll see in depth and detail on how the safety teams and how the crews work when seconds count. Definitely something a little different from what we normally see, but it's always good to know that these first responders take this serious, because sometimes every second counts. A huge shout out to Bobby Gump and the entire staff, the entire crew of the Lawrenceburg Safety Rescue Team for helping, for donating their time and putting on this seminar to help train the other first responders at area racetracks in our area. Thank you guys.
If you can't, go under the front. But whenever you do, try and get his armpit like right here. So when you come up, your arm will go like this. Yeah. This one here, you're at the hips. You're at the hips.
Did they not move off so they get both them in there?
What's that?
Did they not move off so we can get in?
Well, you have all the cash.
So half step, right? Yep, halfway up.
Back down.
There we go. This halo wouldn't be enough. Everybody good? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Head up. Watch that board and start to slide back a little bit.
Oh, we got more top? Nope. That's when you take the ball. Yeah.
Sitting back up.
Because if you look, whenever he was down, that was keeping his head up off the board. Who's got speed spine?
Oh, get enough people. We'll help hold the backboard somebody over there. Yep, make sure you got enough people.
Like this.
There you go.
Slide it back on.
Oh, down there by your arm, right?
Yeah, that one's supposed to go, they're supposed to crisscross. Okay. So just hook down. Hey, you may just look at the house.
Yeah. Yep. And you can buy these on Amazon. We buy them, the 50 packs, because we use them so often. When we throw them on the ground, then you stomp them into the dirt and forget about them. Alrighty. Any of you guys work together?
All this crew right here. We got it.
So like I said, I like talking about the teams and who you guys are determined doing what. Like I said, when Connor and I are on the side-by-side and I'm there, most of the time I'm hopping on the top, he's going to take care of fire control or whatever else. But predetermining that prior to you guys getting here, talking about that in your pre-safety meeting really helps. That way you're not all trying to fight and get up on your tail tank or stick your head in there. The other thing I don't know if you noticed is when you talk to the person, Shannon or other EMT on the team, you don't want to talk to them out here on the angle. You want to stick your head in there and get face-to-face with them, as little as movement as possible.
If you have any key questions, you ask the driver.
Yeah. Any of you guys EMTs, medics? So what is it all? What do you guys all resort back to?
Place and time.
Okay. And then what do you go from there into your basic assessment, right? So after hey, what's bothering you? What's hurting? You guys got? Can you feel this? Can you feel that? And then basic. You go back to your first place and event thing. And the other thing too, like when we move them, we're reassessing as we go constantly. In my eyes, if we're doing an extrication, that patient to me is considered unstable. The questions become repetitive. Look up different questions. Don't ask them where you at. How many quarters can take to make $1? Instead of asking who's current president, ask them what track they're at, what's the car number, stuff that you can, get them to really think about instead of just repeating the same thing over and over again.
Say world backwards or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference, whatever,
Same thing.
Yeah.
Make it easy. Don't actually stuff up backwards. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Right. I
Can't
said
spell
the
as
same
it is
thing.
anyway, fish.
It's pretty common form. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
So,
You have to do several times. They would ask me questions. I had to raise my visor and my eyes. Like, I'm okay.
the big thing too with us is like we run 90% sprint cars. When you get up on those cars, a lot of the time the shocks in the back are broken. Just be aware of that, whoever's standing on the back. And remember, you're trying not to rock it as little as possible. If the axle's already on the ground, use the tire to get up and put 90% of your weight on and then shift over. Makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Favorite kind of beer?
Aaron. So right there, see how when you readjusted yourself, rocking that car, just put that in the back of your mind, saying, "Hey, I'm moving this guy around." So oversight, if we're extricating somebody and we're at the point where we're removing their helmet, 90. Yeah, okay. Well, we're at that point where the track's probably already red. Some of their crew members are going to make their way out there. Good thing or bad thing? Willingly, or they're coming on their own. Whoever's kind of that overseer, or the person who's off to the side, ask them what's going on with their helmet.
You guys got your side?
Previous or whatever. In my little glove pouch, I carry a small Sharpie. If it's something new and it's prominent, I take it in a silver Sharpie and mark it. That way when we pass it off to the squad, we say, hey, take it to the hospital. That way they know.
Should be road lifted all the way forward and then push back and up and into the squat. Yep. Yeah, like at a 45, push it back. Go full on that. I joke with Bobby, I was just gonna start yelling at people because probably would be
Safety crews, Chinese to turns out it's get them pushed forward for the ponds to come out.
So the guy, hang on a second, guys. The guy on the top, you are physically holding their head. That is your job. You're not going to let go of them. Let everybody else on the side do the work. Have somebody else manipulate the ponds out and work them out between you. You shouldn't let go of his head at all. Oh my God. Okay, so Nick, you want to transfer now and go over the head and help him get in repositioning? You have somebody want to jump in here? Remember how Jay said hand under the butt helps a lot, right?
Sorry.
Someone's got to be underneath that arm. You can't make them like there.
You got the head. You got the arm.
Okay, so stop. Let's get him set straight up. Okay. Now remember, so at this point, Nick has no control over him, so he's passing his line back to him.
Stop at the head again.
Yep. And remember how Jake said that we're going to do a lane throw where we're going to support him in the back and put the knees across the chest. You're basically in kind of like almost a chokehold position where you can lay him down and you're slowly withdrawing your arm. You just don't want to slam him down on the forward. Yep.
Good.
Yep. So we get somebody short. Guy on the bottom of the board is holding the C-spine, right? But he can't see him. He doesn't know you guys are all right. He becomes an overhead boss. Or control. So you can come here and reach around him and take control of his head. Like I said, personal, you're getting personal. Now here's the thing, is you throw this in, right? You guys are on a slope on a dirt track, you're on level ground, wherever you're at. Now, how many of you guys agree right now on your stress holding him above your head, or above your shoulders, or above your waistline?
Remember that 318 moving back here.
As long as we have one strap, we can bring him out and down.
We're good then.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Two steps and then down.
One, two, three. How we cut this core out. Then once we're done cutting this, then they go up. You can cut up this way. Yeah, you can cut this way, this way. But if you look here, you can cut right here. Yeah, because the blade's still going down like this, but his head's over here. And this person is holding right here. Yeah. And you can cut this way.
Make sure you put something over the top of
Yeah.
the bare skin because that hot metal comes out and hit them. The other thing when you're done cutting, I'm sure you've already talked about it or you're going to, but take some duct tape around the areas that you cut so you don't, so they're not sharp edges.
And when you go to cut on that one, make sure somebody has a hold of Our guys are all certified, so we're getting our transfer by
Plus my
hands on it better.
yeah, I can see that. Especially, I mean, pull back to that water where you're just sitting there. Yeah. But even still, there's still that liability. This,
You know, fine, this is true skinny guy. You got a big ass one.
You don't want to cut that. That's fuel line.
And a special thanks to Nate Carley, Kayla Roll, Michael Fishusher, and Corbin McHenry for volunteering their time and to be used as guinea pigs for safety training. Thanks, guys.